So, with regards to Ali Stroke Dolian, you guys can decide while we're doing the air battling and whatnot. He could either be piloting the ship, so on his turn, you guys can just decide where the ship moves, or he can just be reloading weapons. Yes, Angela.
I was just about to say, can he be doing the reloading so nobody has to miss a turn as such?
Or, like I said, he could reload a weapon on his turn.
Yeah. So he can team up with somebody and then he can reload while they attack every time.
Is that going to end up on the banned list as well? Cloak of Displacement and Hypnotic Pattern.
I hope not.
But it's not our fault you didn't give anybody counter spell.
Anyway, not my game.
Well, I believe in the last session I said that you guys could see the island, the floating airship dock island, otherwise known as Airship Island.
Ooh. Mysterious island names.
Which somebody kindly named for me when I stole their map. And so I believe the best thing for us to do is just go ahead, roll some initiative, and let's get started.
Initiative. Oh.
Why do I roll well? But apart from every fucking initiative.
We've not long rested, have we?
No, but you have leveled up.
Yeah.
So we're level 14?
Yes.
So everything's back to normal then, everything's back to fresh.
I've also got 15 temporary hit points. I'm guessing...
See, I've got 24 temporary hit points.
It'll probably have been a Hero's Feast thing.
Yeah.
So we'll call them off.
Probably Hero's Feast. Yeah. I mean,
you don't.
Which only resets every 24 hours, so you'd still have that even with the level up.
Now,
assuming it's not been solid 24 hours.
Bearing in mind that Sam is a bit like Hayes, with the hit points have gone a bit adrift. 75 hit points? Does that sound right? Or is that still on the low side? Because we worked out that wasn't that great before.
I have 113.
So you're at Bardlock, aren't you, as Sam?
6 Bard, 8 Bard. 6
what's
Bard.
the hit dice on Bard and Warlock?
D8.
D8 for both. Mm-hmm. So that's an average of 5?
I don't do maths.
It's an average of 5, right, on a D8? Yeah, so minimum of 5 for 14 levels, that's 70. What's your constitution modifier?
Shit. 0.
0. So yeah, that's probably about right. You'll have rolled some that were higher than the average.
Yep.
For the rest, taken the average. So yeah, 75 is that seems reasonable.
I always play the squishies. I need to play a tank next.
I'll roll Dolian into the initiative just so we know when he's going. His character sheet will load up.
Can you describe Airship Island? Is this floating or is this in water or?
Oh, it's floating 1,000 or so feet, maybe higher in the sky.
It's very Pratchett's Discus World without the turtles and elephants.
Yes.
The turtle's the only thing I know about this world.
Well, the only thing I knew about Discworld is that Terry Pratchett wrote it, so you already have one up on me.
Never read it.
Oh, it's amazing.
No. Well, the party have been on a sky island before.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Sam's still got the PTSD from
notice, that one. One thing you do notice about
Sky
this
Island,
place,
or is it a Skyland?
Well, it's an artificial Sky
Oh.
Island.
Ooh.
I can see
You
the
can
cogs.
see on here there is gears and cogs and a giant sail. This isn't a natural Sky Island. This is being manufactured.
I know what I'm doing. Does anybody have any removable rod?
Yes, there is one around because we were using it for
Isn't
the
it
ship.
attached to the ship
It's
as
the
a
kickstand.
kickstand?
Mm.
It has been, used as a kickstand to land the ship without it toppling over.
It's fine. We don't need an immovable rod. I've already got a plan.
So you've already got.
I've
Bograd's
had
already
a
got
very
removable rod.
cunning plan.
Oh.
Please share.
No, you don't need to share to the chat.
You will know in good time. You will know in good time.
Shit.
Have you leveled up, Craig? Okie dokie. Well, initiative roll. So you guys make your way.
Downtown.
Making your way downtown. But yeah, you're getting closer and closer. Whoever's measuring, just tick the box that says "not seen by everyone else." It'll definitely make me feel less anxious and have a degree of confidence that it's going to be a successful combat. Please, it's all I'm asking.
That would be great.
Still not me. My hands are here.
Should we have the fight, guys, or should we just say you win? Tell you what, I'll tap out now.
Why don't we just fast
Merciful.
forward to like our feet on Bane's neck when we inevitably win Evalthon?
Well, I'm hoping that'll be a bit more fun because we'll be in person there. So hopefully,
Yeah, but what are we meant to do for the next 2 months until then?
Play Vanguard.
I don't get to Bogrud nothing for 2 months.
Well, like I say, there will be something we'll be doing. I'll come to that at the end. But as you get closer and closer to the island, I'll say that there has been some cannon fire as you get in any. Excuse me, I've made a request. Don't make it a. Guys. There's been cannon fire back and forth, not really hitting as you've been closing the distance. You're now within. I'll say you're flying above. You may be like 100 feet above. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And getting overhead this island. And Bogrud, you are acting first.
Okay, I think these ships that are in the vicinity are mobile and piloted.
What's that? The ships?
The ones that are on the map, are they there and are they mobile and piloted?
They all appear to be docked.
So none of them
Beautiful day. You're above the cloud level.
Just dock up next to them and ask them where we can refuel.
I know, they are firing at us like as we approach.
You'll see, like, you can probably tell the four corners there is artillery on each of the four smaller islands that surround the bigger island. They're like chained and attached. That's where the cannon fire is coming from.
So we're coming in at the right there.
So you were flying above it. You're maybe, let's say, give or take 100 feet above it, just because flying.
How far away would I be from this island up here?
I'd say, well, you're 100 feet, and then we'll use the measurements on the map, so probably about 120 feet.
No, exactly within range of a Bog-a-pult then.
I know. This isn't my first time.
I'm going to yeet myself to that island with the Bog-a-pult. So that is dex save to not take damage. Fail that, so that's 2d10 damage. Oof, Jesus Christ. Ow. Okay. So I take 13 damage from that. It's my action to Bog-a-pult, so I would land on the island. I
Very
use.
well, but you do land.
But yeah,
Oh, deck
it
save. I didn't
hurt, but I mean, a 120-foot fall would normally do 12d6 damage. But when I Bog-a-pult, because of how it's written, if I failed the deck save, I'd just take 2d10
Yeah, no.
damage. So.
What I'm going to say, because I've only just I was moving character tokens across that Dex. I didn't realize it was a nat 1.
Oh yeah.
I want to. I know you haven't done that, but I want a strength save throw just to see if you're able to hold on as you land, because you start falling back as you land just on the edge.
That's a 33 on the strength.
That's a fail then.
Well, yeah, this isn't bedrock, so you know you don't. It's the lower roll you needed here.
Yeah, I'd have missed that. Yeah, if it was there. I don't even know how he
No.
walked without missing the floor. You know, it just is what it is. So I land with a
you land
30.
toppled.
I got a nat 1 on my deck save, and then a 19 plus 14 on my strength save.
We see where your strengths are, but yeah. So you land,
Very
you start
much.
falling back, but you're able to get a grip on this island and save yourself from plummeting down the 1,000 feet to the surface.
Yep. Bonus action, Giant's Might. If you could make me large, please.
That's what she said. It should come with that sound effect.
I'm then going to use my action surge. I know it's early doors, but I'm going to use it now for reasons of plot. I would like to use my attacks now since I've action surged. So that is 3 punchies.
Oh, okay.
That's an 18, an 18, and a 29. So a 2.
Who are you aiming for with the punches?
What's the dude at the top? Like, would I recognize what he is landed next to him?
He looks like a sturdy human warrior.
Does he look like an 18 would hit him? Because if not, I'll punish the other.
I will. He looks well geared and a strong fighter, but human.
I'll punch the orc,
Orc with an 18.
assuming
Will
that he'll be
hit.
less well armored than the well armored guy above him.
Yeah, no,
But this is why I'm asking.
that
Like,
hits.
not for meta knowledge of what's his AC, but like if Bogrud knew that he was slightly more well armed, then. So the 18 first one is 27 damage. Then 22 damage, that's 49. Is he still up, the orc?
The orc is down after the second punch.
Okay, so then the third punch with the 29 will go at the other guy, which is 24 damage.
So, but Bogrud, you realise that the orc you fought seems to be stronger than an ordinary orc. You know, it took 2 punches normally, where like some of the orcs you fought, 1 punch would have been enough. So he looks stronger.
A tough orc, but not tough enough.
No, but this other guy, you punch him and he doesn't seem phased. Like he takes the hit, but he's still standing there.
Oh, I've not tipped off Giant's Might to add my additional damage there either. Whoops. I did think that seemed a little low. So the first hit would have done an extra 8, so that would have been 35 on the first. I assume he'd still have been up after 35.
No, it wouldn't have been.
Would the 18 have hit the other guy?
No.
Right, so the second attack then completely misses, and then the third attack is 27, not 24.
Cool. I'll minus the other 3. Just because then you punch the second punch as you swing at this human. He's able to parry your attack
Okay.
in order to avoid being hit, but the second one hits him flush, and he definitely knows he's in a fight now.
No problem. That'll be it for this turn for me.
Next up then is Sam.
Okay.
Currently on the ship.
Yes. Now I had a plan. Now Bogrud's jumped. I might have to change my plan. So how far? So are we going by map measurements? Was that?
Yeah, like for the width and that of the thingy, but you are 100 feet above
Right. Okay.
the island at the minute, so you will have to factor that in.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, I'm having to change on the fly. Range 300 feet. That'd do it. Using
Probably just reach.
huh?
Probably just reach.
Would 300 feet reach down to these dudes?
Easily.
Easily. That's cool. Sam will look over the side of the boat, brandish his Staff of Frost,
Oh, okay.
and cast Ice Storm.
Okie dokie.
Do you want a description?
Yes, please.
So, 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder on a point within range, and the range is 300 feet. So, I want to get him.
So, I'm guessing about there.
Huh? Yep. That
So
leaves me with
dexterity saving throws. There's only a +1 to each of these, which both fail. One spectacularly fails.
amazing.
I mean, he can't step into it more, but if he
Just
could,
runs
he does.
around and gets hit more by it.
Yeah.
Now it's her and cold.
Amazing. So 2d8 bludgeoning and 4d6 cold on a failed save. So 2d8. That fudge button always confuses me. 2d8. So that's your bludgeoning damage, and 4d6. That's your cold damage.
That's lovely damage.
I
That.
know. And it's made it. Has it made it shitty terrain as well? Difficult
Yes.
terrain until the end of my next turn.
The total damage 32, yeah?
If that's what maths out to be, then
That
yes.
is correct. Yes, 32. 32 out of a potential of 40. That is very good damage.
Mm-hmm. I've still got 2 charges left on that staff, but I've not been doing the daily recharge, so I don't know whether you'll allow me one at last level up.
Well, is it every dawn?
Regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn.
I mean, when was the last time you used the...
Exactly.
I didn't even have had that, to be fair, so clearly a lot of
Yeah, so I mean, I would allow you to roll a d6 now, plus the 4, and then just put it up to
3.
plus 4, so
Plus 4.
7 charges, whatever you had on there currently.
That takes me up
But
to
no,
9.
as this storm of hail and rock just starts swirling on this island, you're going to see the cannon get blown off the side and fall to the ground. And the 2 orcs that were manning that are just getting bombarded and sliced and bludgeoned to death with these chunks of ice and rock, and those two are now dead.
Sweet. Do bonus action. Hecknom can have some bardic inspiration.
How do you bardically inspire him?
By just being awesome.
Sing the song. You've got to sing a song, bard. Okay,
I can imagine Sam just walking up and just patting him on the bum.
Yeah.
You got this.
A good cupping slap. Just poop, a little bit of a lift. Whoo.
I imagine that he hovers for
A little bit.
3 second too long.
Yeah.
A little bit of a squeeze.
So it's uncomfortable.
At least it's on the foot, and he doesn't just walk over and cup him and go, nice.
No, we've been travelling for a while. I don't want to make things awkward.
I know what you're going for, Sam, but thank you.
You get 'em, sport.
Is that everything?
Yep.
So next up, one thing we know, it's not me, it's Hecknom.
Well, I'm glad Bogrud told us all about his plan before he jumped off the boat.
Nobody asked. Nobody asked.
How? When? On our first turn in initiative?
Looks to be you, Craig.
Craig, roll me a D100. Hi, Harry. Hi, Joseph. Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Say hello.
Hi, Sam.
This way wasn't coming to yet. No, go. Like to do that. Right, go for now. Dinosaur.
Why do you all have toys on your desk?
Because, of course, we do in our
Very fine.
household. I've got a shrimp. It's toy
Oh,
shrimp.
is that what that is? I thought it was something with features that shouldn't be shown to children.
No, it's a shrimp. Or an octopus in a hat.
There you go. Octopus in a hat.
I have all these to unwrap.
Ooh.
No, I don't keep toys in the kitchen.
Except this one.
Sorry, I've got a whole load of them that go across the top of my computer screen. I was just seeing if I had any of them.
Currently to hand, I have beer, pasta, bread, and a cucumber.
Yeah.
Just below my monitors, there's just a whole load of Lego bike things that Mark has.
Have you got to
A
show
whole
them this?
array of it down here.
Very cool, is that, isn't it? Want to show them that?
I got one too.
Are they
Actually, that-
Minecraft? Oh, shh.
What's the
That's a creeper. The first time I played Minecraft a long time ago, I didn't know what a creeper was, and it scared the life out of me.
And it's got skeletons on it.
And zombies.
And zombies.
No, zombies.
That's called a mind flayer.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can see how it used to be things.
that's very creepy. It eats your brain. It goes.
is that the new minifigures?
Yeah.
Mark bought me the set of those. I've got to put them all together. I'll put a picture of it as well because we love
Oh.
it in this house.
Do you know what I downloaded? Minecraft D&D DLC. So it's like a D&D adventure inside of Minecraft.
Amazing.
I downloaded it for Harry because he's Minecraft obsessed, but I started my own game on it and I've been playing Minecraft by myself.
Amazing.
You did say you wanted to make your own though.
Yeah, because
You don't like the way Harry does
it's
it.
very rewarding to do it when you build something cool and Harry does it wrong and broken and sets everything on fire with lava.
We're doing all that too. They're coming out next year.
There's
Yes,
no
there is.
wrong way. I think Cat like that one. Little
Oh.
nymph.
Sweet.
What is it? What was it? It was a dragon.
I don't know where the other can now. Stop it, stop it.
I'm in a 20-year-old's bed so I don't have any toys available, but I do have
Some playboys.
I do have a sword.
Is that a new sword?
No, I think I showed you my sword before, Cap.
Oh, okay.
No, no.
It's a snow golem. Yeah.
He's
Nice.
got rolls in his room, hasn't he?
He's got lots of little Minecraft things. Yeah.
I bet he can give it what? 5 years.
They've seen it, Harry. They can see it.
That tear.
It's why the
And he
name of
looks
the
at
wizard isn't changing.
eh?
Is there a
Well,
second
Harry's
wizard?
got bigger.
The skin suddenly shrunk.
And he winks at Hecknom, and within an instant, Hecknom, your skin turns a vibrant shade of blue.
Show my chocolate, yeah.
Gone off we go.
What the smurf?
Bye bye.
You look like a dwarfy smurf.
Is that it? Just change the colour of my skin. Oh my
I
word!
got one blue. I don't know why it's blue though.
Well, Harry, apparently.
So it's just a skin colour. I've not noticed any other changes.
No, you've noticed nothing, no other change. I mean, have you even noticed your skin has turned a vibrant colour of blue yourself? Or
Nope.
But, Hecknom's skin has turned a vibrant shade of blue.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Nice.
He's blue, dabby dabby die.
That's going to be stuck in my head now.
You are. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Well, Hecknom's going to turn to Sal and say, "Well, I suppose I better help the big guy out before he runs away again."
Yeah. Are you feeling all right? And Sam's not going to tell him he's blue, but there's obviously something odd.
Yeah, I'm okay. And with that,
Hecknom's favourite band is Blue one day.
with that, Hecknom is going to run and jump off the side of the boat.
Excellent.
Which he's going to use 10 foot of movement to jump 19 feet. That gets him approximately there-ish.
100 feet above that level, yeah.
And then as he's falling, he's going to use a bonus action because he gets quite close to the ground to cast Misty Step.
All right,
Nice.
To try and take away the momentum and land a bit
Greg
less
has asked me about this
impactful.
previously, and I think I did make the rule, and I think Misty Step just says you teleport to an unoccupied space.
It doesn't say anything about changing your momentum, though.
It doesn't, but...
So does he appear in that space falling at 100 feet and just... As soon as he appears there?
Well, I mean, I'm saying I'm happy just to have it as a...
To be fair, it's no more of BS than me saying I can Bog-a-pult myself 120 feet in mid. Like, I could jump 1,000 feet, drop, and then 120 feet from the floor, catapult myself the last 120 feet, and as long as I pass the save, take no damage, and if I don't, only take 2d10. So it's fair.
Yeah, well, it's using a resource to do it, so I'm happy to allow you teleport
Cost the spells.
to an unoccupied space you see.
Is this all tree? This or
Yeah, it's a tree.
bushes or?
Tree.
So-
You can run underneath it fine.
I'm just thinking where I Misty Step to because I jumped that distance.
Yes.
I want extra distance on that. I'll just 20 feet and say 10 foot was for slowing down or something on them lines. I used
Cool.
10 feet of movement. Do I still have any movement left then if I use 10 feet to jump, or is that included in my jump distance?
No. Your jump has nothing to do with your movement as such. Your 10 foot is to run up, and then you just jump your Does the 19 feet include in your movement? I can't remember. It must do. Do we think?
I would say no, because if I took like a 50-foot run, I could do a 50-foot run and then
Oh yeah.
jump.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
anything. So yeah, no.
No, yeah, you've just used 10 feet of movement, we'll say, at the minute.
So, and then as
Oh.
I'm using my last 10 feet of movement to approach this fella,
That's a female,
this lady,
but they identify as a male.
this lady man.
Proper feeling thing.
Hecknum's shield is going to start to glow, and suddenly a storm cloud appears in the sky, and Hecknum's going to cast Call Lightning.
Oh, so he lands like Thor.
No, he lands 20 feet away, then runs over very quickly on little legs.
Kind of cool.
So
as he's
above
approaching
everyone, just dark clouds start forming. I am going to say that will be probably between you and the ship, though, the dark clouds that are forming.
120
above
feet. 120 feet.
Is it 120 feet? Sorry, I didn't see. Well, no, like the range is 120 feet. You
Yeah.
can cast it.
Yeah. Above me. 120 feet above me. A range of 60.
What? No, because you cast it 120 feet radius. You Dune.
No, the range is 120 feet.
Yeah, but if you cast it
and
80
a
feet away
60-foot
from you, then
radius.
that's above you. So it's the radius
Yeah.
is from. You don't cast it 120 feet above you.
Does it say it's a sphere?
It's a shape of cylinder that is 10 feet tall.
A 10-foot tall cylinder. So if you cast it 120 feet in the air, then it's just
Yeah.
in the air, not getting nobody.
No, the cloud is.
No, the storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall and 60 foot
And
radius.
60 foot. Well, 120 foot wide, 10-foot tall cloud.
A ball of lightning flashes down from the cloud to a creature within 5 feet of it.
Right.
So essentially, you could be
Anyway,
50
let's
foot
not
up
get
above
let's
it.
not get like bottled down with this. There's a storm above your head.
Yeah.
Let's just keep on going.
And then call a shot of lightning down on the he, she, they person in front of me.
Okay. They need a deck save.
I think it is, yeah. Yes, dexterity saving throw.
A 14.
That's a fail.
I can see. Okay.
43.
He twists and squirms in anger as this lightning bolt hits him. You know, we'll go full on cartoony. For a split second, you think you see his skeleton.
Amazing.
Oh, the little one with Marv.
Yeah. But again, he does have a steely determination in his eye, and he still looks like he is able to carry on fighting.
Excellent. Action surge. Do it again.
That's not
Excellent.
God, lightning. Public level 6.
How about a 10 this time?
So close.
Oh.
Amazing.
31.
This time, as the lightning hits him, and electrocutes his body and he twists and contorts in pain. You see his muscles tensing up as this electricity hits him. You see just blood, his skin starts tearing in sections as he's burnt and blood oozing from him. He looks bloodied.
Wow, he's tough. That's all my actions.
I mean, just to let you know, bloodied just means he's half or less.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have 6 HP left if we don't know.
Exactly.
Very true.
He's taken a hell of a beating, though.
But he's taken 74 points of damage so far, and he's now bloodied, which means he's got probably a fair bit
I
left.
kind of feel sorry for him now.
It is that gladiator's turn next. So he is going to first hit you with
With rhythm stick.
shield bash. 23 to hit.
Reaction cast shield.
Cool. Then his next attack will be a spear attack. His spear snaps as he tries to hit you, and it hits the edge of Ember Defender, and the shaft snaps as it hits. So then, because he has a third attack, he's gonna, with a shield in hand, try to hit you with his shield again. For a 26.
It matches.
Ooh. So 10 bludgeoning is his shield and your shield are going shield to shield. Hits you for 10. I would need a strength saving throw to see if you're knocked prone. Not unusual to see Hecknum on his back, is it?
No, it's pretty typical of Hecknoms to be on the floor, to be fair.
Not anymore. This is a new Hecknom. The blue Hecknom doesn't fall over. Blue Nom.
Waffle.
So you are not knocked prone, but this guy currently has no spear, just a shield.
Smurf you.
Oh. After that, it is Dolian's turn. So Dolian's on the ship. Do you want him to move the ship, or do you want him to fire?
Is he piloting the ship?
He can be piloting the ship if that's easiest for everyone.
Can I request for him to move the ship?
Yeah, I think that's
You
a good
can.
idea.
How far does the ship move?
I think last time was we saying 60 feet.
I don't know. I put a picture in of
Oh,
shit. And
I think it was 60 feet because it was like
speed 150.
Slightly more than Bogwood.
150.
150.
150.
Yeah.
So it can make it to the other end of the island, basically.
Yeah, it would still be 100 feet above in a straight line, or you could also move 50 feet closer to the surface of the island, so you'd only be 50 feet above it.
What if, to make things awkward, what if I moved 80 foot in a straight
80
line and the
feet,
rest down,
you
20
would-
feet down?
So you'd move 70 feet down if you wanted to, so then you'd only be 30 feet from the surface of the Sky Island if you used a full 150 feet.
Anybody happy with that?
Yeah, that's a great
I'm
idea.
not on the boat. I don't care.
So the boat will move to about there-ish then.
Yeah, and now it's a lot closer.
Yep, that's fine. If anybody else wants him to do anything else on his turn, I have no idea. So I just wanted the ship
No.
moving.
No, I can say he used his action to. Cause I think we did that last time, didn't we? Sam
Yeah.
was piloting and Sam's
Bonus
turn was
action.
moving
Can he
the ship.
poke himself in the arm?
He tries to, but with my rolls, he rolls a nat 1 and picks his own nose. But no, well done, Dolian. Your turn's over.
He picks his nose and eats it, and everybody's a little bit grossed out.
Next up is the gladiator, currently engaged in a fight with Bogrud. So we're going to see the same thing again. Shield bash for his first attack, a 17. Spear attack for second, an 11. And then you don't need to say it. We know, Graham.
Kids for 12.
Okay, we know. We can't even
It's
celebrate.
for
Well,
12.
no, I'm going to celebrate a crit anyway.
You can celebrate rolling it. It just has no
Yeah.
additional benefits.
Yeah.
It's
And
still
so, yeah,
12
he-
damage, though. That's
Yeah.
respectful.
He's able to.
Well, I took more damage falling from the ship, but, you know.
He's trying.
Oh, Bogrud, what a monster.
I mean, he was hoping to fire this cannon that did something like 4d12 damage, but he can't do that anymore.
That's why I went to the island.
So, but that's his turn done. Now we move to Greg.
Yay! Awesome. Bonus action first.
Okay.
I would like to cast my Hydra head here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll do that one first.
You
That
guys are
is-
just bloody cool, aren't you?
Yeah,
You're like a bunch of
amazing.
avenging heroes.
So it is plus 11 to hit. So the first one is a nat 1.
So that is going to miss.
Yep. So
Not
I'll roll
what-
so I'll roll them all first and then the damage afterwards.
Yeah, can do, yeah.
22, 15, and another nat 1.
Whoop,
Oof.
whoop.
So 2 of them are going to hit.
Okay. The damage for the first one is D8 plus 4. So that's 10 piercing damage plus 6 cold damage.
Is that all it? Oh, I guess it's 4 attacks, though, isn't it? Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
16 damage on the first one.
And then the second one is 1 plus 4, so 5 piercing damage and 4 cold
Is it-
damage.
Is it to 1, or are you splitting the damage over both of them?
The attack at random, so I'd say 1 would have gone to 1, 2 to the other one, the third one back to the first one, the fourth one to the other one. I think they're kind of like snapped that way.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So let's say 16 off you.
9.
9 off you. Cool.
I believe 2 of them
One of
missed.
them, the one on the left, you can see again as these jagged icicle teeth from these hydras snaps and tears into its flesh. You can see him blooded and just like blood running down where these bites have happened. The other one didn't seem to take quite so nasty a bite, so he's still looking all right.
That's fine. And for the 2 nat 1s, you're more than welcome to say unless you've got anything you want to do with it, the heads disappear after they do the attack, so they can be fighting each other. Seeing as how there's
Well-
nothing else really there.
Yeah, well, that's it, because I think what do they hang around? Or...
No, after the attack, the heads disappear.
Yeah, so I'll say as they attack, they miss and kind of the 2 of them just
The
disappear
dragon,
quicker than the others.
the dragon heads are going to get vicious and nasty with each other from time to time, aren't they? So they've
Yeah,
attacked each other. So that was my bonus action.
super.
Now for that's a bonus action.
We allow full action to do a bonus action if you wish.
Nothing. No, that was I think that was my action.
I was going to say usually
No,
the
bonus
attack things on the gem things are actions, not bonus actions.
Yes, that's my action. So now for my bonus action then. Greg is going to run as fast as he can and jump off the ship this way using the words, "I'm back, Greg." And he's going to fall so far and then sprout some bat rings. But he's looking to drop below the island.
Yeah, so I'm guessing. So that means you're jumping this way.
Yep. But I want to make it look like I was supposed to land like on the edge. But if I can get away with doing a performance, I want to make
You
it look like
can
I was
throw-
meant to land on the edge and I've just fallen.
Throw me a performance. So I'll go even closer. That you land right on the edge, but in a hardcore parkour kind of way. You take no damage, and you roll off the side of the island. And just as you go out of sight from, I don't know if these guys that you've just attacked would see from there, but well, maybe not behind the ship. But yeah, you then sprout your wings and are currently flying just below the surface level of the island.
Yep. That's it for
Awesome.
my turn.
Cool. So then next up is bottom right cannon. Just a lot of ice and that going on there. 2 dead orcs. Nothing to do there. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Top right. Next up, top right cannon. Well, top right cannon's not longer really happening, so that's all done there. Bottom left cannon. They are going to take a shot at the ship. But a 18, I think it is. AC of the ship. Did we work that out last time?
We did. It's on the notes wherever they are.
I sent you a
Yeah.
picture of it. I've sent you my post-it note I wrote.
Ooh, send it to me as well, please. I
Oh,
can copy it on my
Hang on,
computer.
I will. I'll send it to. I'll put it in the chat. There you go.
Oh, you've on. So the first shot that they miss, then because there's 2 of them there, the second arc is going to reload the cannon. And then we move to the top right one. And the only thing that makes sense for them to do is also fire at the ship. But with everything going on and seeing people jumping off boats that are 100 feet in the air, seeing ice hydra heads appearing in one place, a storm in another, an orc growing twice the size of any other orcs around in the other section, lightning in the middle of the island. They're a little bit confused what's going on, and so they miss their shot, but they do reload their cannon. As usual, I don't do very much. Graham, your turn. Let's go back to Bogrud.
Question. Can I forego one of my attacks to attempt to grapple so I can pick the guy up and just yeet him off the island?
Yes, I'm really, really surprised you didn't do that with your first round. So,
well, I would have done, but I didn't know if I could grapple and chuck 2 of them at the same time. So,
a grapple is you can replace an attack for a grapple, can't you? So,
okay, so I'll attempt to grapple him first. That's athletics versus either athletics or acrobatics, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go with my plus 19 athletics naturally.
Cool.
So he needs to be a 33 if that is even humanly possible.
We will see.
See, we shall.
A 21.
Even with a
attempt.
nat 20, he would still have been 6 shot.
I know. He didn't know that though.
So I've foregone 1 attack to grapple him.
Yeah.
Then would I forego another attack to yeet him off the edge?
I mean, I would say yeah, a throw would be in place of an attack.
Cool. I yeet him off the edge. Do you need me to roll to yeet, or just happy to accept that I've picked him up and grappled him so well that I can just go? Bang!
Well, you've grappled him, you've picked him up, so I mean, I'm quite happy. I think we'd normally roll a distance type thing to see how far you would throw him, but I mean, you are large.
And in charge.
And it's not that far off the edge, so I'm happy to just auto in this situation say you yeet him off the edge of the small island there.
Sweet.
Yeah.
He gets yeeted. He falls to his death.
Very, very slowly. We are like 1,000 feet up, so you will hear him scream for a good few rounds, but just slowly that scream is getting quieter and quieter. It's going to be a bit like Journey to the Center of the Earth, where halfway down he'll stop screaming and be like, "I'm still falling!" And start screaming again.
Yeah, that's fine by
My
me.
leg is broken. It's
Uh,
broken quite badly.
Now I have 1 attack remaining. What are the chances you'll let me use the cannon with my last attack? I'm not going to fire it at a person.
Well, I will tell you that every single one of these artillery were loaded. I had it in my mind they were already preloaded, so.
And I assume they work like swivel guns like ours do on the ship, so that they've got a full 360 motion.
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm going to fire at the gears to the floating island then and try and blow it out of the sky.
I mean, but this is a good. It is the port, isn't it? So they were using this for like supply, and it's been taken over. It's not like an
Oh
enemy.
wait, shit! Yeah, no, I'm forgetting the purpose of being here.
Yeah, it's like they're flying Tesco's. We're not here to blow
I
up
forgot
their
why I was
Tesco.
here for a moment.
But then you can't hear Sam. What would Bogrud do?
If Bogrud remembered that was why we were here,
Would Bogrud remember?
then he wouldn't choose that. Basically, what happened was we arrived here, and I saw baddies on a floating island, and Scott described it as a mechanized one with gears. So I'm like, okay, if I knock out the gears, the island falls. There go, we win. And then I forgot that we were actually here trying to stop them running this thing because they've taken it from the halflings.
I'm so glad Bogrud shared his plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good team spirits.
Oh dear! Now I don't know what the sensible thing to do is. Well, I do. I know what the sensible thing to do is. I don't know if it's in good spirit for me to change my plans because people told me that it was a bad idea. DM ruling, I did say that was what I was going to do, and then everybody's like, no.
I'm quite happy for you to decide what you want to do. Given all the information you have, you can decide to carry on doing what you wanted to do, or you could do something else. It's up to you.
Okay, I use the cannon and shoot this guy.
Fuck. A guy. Yeah. I mean, roll me a d20, and it's a +7.
It's a 16.
Well, a 16 misses him, but let's roll some damage. 4d12 damage, please.
22.
So 22. So I'm going to say that you miss him, but the cannonball is just going to smash into the side of this building in just a huge wall. Goes into there. Craig, could I have a deck save, please?
Of course. What am I aiming for?
A success.
And that's funny, it'll do it.
Sorry, I was just about to answer your question. A 27, please. So you both save. He is lucky enough that he's standing close enough to the other wall where he doesn't really get too close to it. But Hecknom is going to lift Ember Defender and just knock all the debris that's coming towards him, and doesn't take any bludgeoning damage or anything from the bricks and whatnot that from this wall that has just been blown to smithereens.
I can still move, so if I go 5, 10 feet, I can then jump up to my strength score, right? So that's a 28-foot leap, so I can get across to here.
Yeah, I thought he was going to aim for the other island, but yeah.
Oh no, I've used all three of my things. I used an attack to grapple, an attack to
I
throw,
know.
and an attack to shoot. So
I just mean with Bogrud's ridiculous strength, I didn't know if he was going to be able to make it all the way over here.
not quite. No, I'm I'm gonna jump across to here and then close the distance to this guy,
Cool.
and that'll be it for me.
Sam.
Okay, so the ship, is it still hovering now or have we landed?
It's 30 feet off the ground,
30
I
feet
believe.
off the ground.
30 feet off the ground. Okie dokie. I think I am going to lean over the side. This guy over here. I'm just going to Eldritch Blast him in the face. Or is he?
cool.
Is this some kind of staging area? Do I have line of sight from 30?
Oh, yeah,
foot
yeah,
above?
yeah. You're 30 feet off the ground. Yeah, you'll be able to.
I mean, with my right, where has he got? There we go. 27
Hits.
for 13. Let's have another one. 29.
Hits.
11. And one more. Pew, pew, pew. 21.
Hits.
That's for 11.
35 damage.
I mean, go Sam.
With a cantrip as well. Like Eldritch Blast is the OP, like
Yes.
is the goats of all cantrips.
I mean,
Well,
you get
yeah,
Agonizing
but it
Blast and
is-
Spear on there as well.
Warlock specific though, isn't
Yeah.
it? It is solely
I mean,
fashioned
that's
around
that's
a
it.
spellcaster with 2 spell slots.
If you're willing to risk if you're willing to waste a feat, you can get Eldritch Blast as a wizard or a sorcerer. Or...
You can, but I just mean like it is as good as it is because it's based
because
for
they
a
get two
class with
spell
2
slots,
spell
and
slots.
it's like, you've got to have something to play with.
But yeah, so your 3
Sam's
attacks.
always got something to play with.
Oh yeah.
Elevated position. Disgusting.
I know.
Three like Hawkeye shots. Boom, boom, boom. All 3.
Pew,
Yeah.
pew, and because he's stood on the
That's the
boat, he didn't have to go while get his leg up on the edge to get the third one off.
I mean, he
Which
doesn't
is why
need
it was
to do it
the
that
least
way.
accurate, but still hits.
He doesn't need to do it that way. He just wants to.
Exactly, it's a choice.
Yeah.
But it takes a big chunk of damage as these 3 Eldritch Blasts. I believe it's swirling purple sort of
Purple, yep.
energy, isn't it? There's hit him 3 times and yeah, he's but again, these guys do look pretty tough, so big chunk of damage taken, but he doesn't look anywhere near out of the fight yet.
Cool. And I take it as I leveled up, I'd always ritual cast have Nim with me as well. So I'm gonna let Nim have a wander over, just to scope out exactly what's going on and if there's anyone else around.
Cool, I'll just get him up.
Thank you.
Ew.
So you should be able to control Nim now.
Thank you. So, Nim, just want to see what's going on here. So, are these the only guys that we can see? What are they actually doing?
If you want to do me a quick perception with Nim.
Yep. That's using. Where's the sheet for it? So they got a plus anything imps? You'd think I'd remember. I bloody don't.
Imps have a perception.
I think that
That's wisdom, so it'll be a +1 at least. Oh, yeah.
Either way, it's a
Plus
9
1.
plus something stupid.
So a 10. So
Yeah.
as Nim's flying over the off the ship and over the island, he doesn't spot any other movement on the island. It seems like it's just these guys here.
Okay.
But Sam, I'm guessing that Sam, telepathically, I mean, if you
Oh, yes.
you don't see what he says though, so but no, he doesn't see any other movement.
Okay, that's cool.
Anything else, Sam?
Yeah, I think I'm going to use, I think it is, I'm just having a look. I've got, oh yeah, as a bonus action, I can use my phase step, which still in that mode. Immediately after you use your phase step, 2 creatures of your choice you can see within 10 feet if you must succeed on a wisdom throw or be charmed on you by 1 minute. It's only got 30 feet, so that's not going to really apply here. So I'm just going to phase step from the ship, leaving Dolian in charge of the ship, God help us.
You could jump off the ship
30
and then
feet.
phase step before
Oh.
you hit the ground. Craig did it with his Misty Step. There's no reason you can't do it with your phase step.
I mean, I could do it. It's a narrower window of opportunity than falling a huge amount of way. So, DM's rules. Would you let me do that as well? Yep. Cool. In which case, then I would see if I can phase step behind the guy that Hecknom is currently.
The guy goes back in a sense against the building wall.
Oh right, okay, that's fine. So yeah, I'll just appear. Can I appear like above him? But would I see that? Have I got line of sight to what's going on?
I think he's outside the building.
Oh, so this is actually the
But
roof of the
against
building.
the outer wall.
There's no roof on the picture, but it would be a
Oh,
roofed
so these are
building.
some stairs. Yeah, so it's like a stage.
Yeah, that just leads up to the door.
Okay.
And he's outside. It just looks like he's half inside, but he's outside
Right.
against the outer wall.
Okay.
I assume we're all half inside now. There's a big hole in it.
Well, the hole's over here. He's taking this corner out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because he was aiming for this guy, so just with line of sight, I'm guessing.
Cool. Well, just anywhere on
corner's
that
been
stage nearby then.
Okie dokie. So, right there, next to him.
Yep. I mean, if he's within 10 feet, then he's got to take a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
And it's creatures of my choice. Or he'll be charmed by me for a minute.
You know, you could choose to charm Hecanon just for the funnies. It's not like you're going to attack you.
I mean,
you say that.
I wouldn't do. I don't cast spells on my friends.
Does a 5 save?
No.
Oh, damn it.
So Sam has just appeared, and immediately you find him charming as hell.
He's bewitched by Sam as he lands there, and his hair swishes in the wind, and he is charmed by you.
Cool. That's my turn.
I'll get a go soon, don't worry. But Hecknom first.
Well, if it ain't broke.
Dex save. I don't think the charmed condition affects saving throws, or does it?
No.
I think technically Sam would need to make that saving throw as well.
Probably.
It's a 5-foot radius.
Yeah. Dex save.
Dex save. A 13. No, a saving throw, Sam.
Oh, saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh,
It might be
sorry.
better.
Oh, you've not done it.
Oh, phew. I saw Dex and just pressed.
I fail, obviously.
So that's half for Sam, I think.
Well, 12 damage to Sam
Oof.
and 23 damage to the dude.
I mean, another lightning bolt, and this guy lights up like a light bulb again, and he seems to be. These are taking his toll on him, and he's not looking like he can take. He wouldn't be able to take another one of those. You can see the fear in his eyes and the burns, and that starting to cover more of his body.
Excellent. Well, with that then, Hecknom's shield, the Ember Defender, starts to glow again, and from behind Hecknom, a spiritual-looking long spear appears.
So spiritual.
Long spear's better than my spiritual weapon. It was a ship.
Yes, it was.
Are you doing this just because the guy's? Was it this guy whose spear snapped on your shield? And you just magicked another spear, like dickhead.
I mean, he did hit him, so did an 18 hit.
18
21.
matches.
Flanking.
21 hits. So yeah, the spiritual spear penetrates deep into his flesh, and
Giggity.
thank you. But with his last bit of strength, he seems to be still on his feet, but he's struggling to keep his balance and keep his composure at the minute. He looks like he could be on death's door.
Anybody got any free slots in their weapon?
Actually, I do.
Now, use your talking action to tell Sam not to kill him on Sam's next turn, because he'll go before you, and then there you go. You get some free extra stuff.
Sam, where did you come from? Get away! Do you not see the storm above?
I mean, obviously.
Sam appeared and went. Oh.
I got stuck behind. So have you got this one? I'll go with the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the state of him. He's not going to be any more trouble.
I had dibs.
That's everything.
Cool. It is his turn. And what can he do?
Quietly shit himself, knowing that it's coming.
He is going to try and fight back with his last of his strength, but I'm guessing. Well, I don't need to guess. I know that a 9 won't hit.
Correct.
3 interaction with object. He pulls another spear from his backpack. He has another one because he uses them as a ranged weapon as well.
A load of spears.
He has it like in a quiver type thing at the back of him. With a few spears. They have spears as a ranged weapon. It doesn't make sense that it would only have one.
True.
The second attack is an 18.
Fail.
Third attack is a 19.
Fail.
Yes, he is. That's his name. Fail.
But it's spelled F-A-L-E.
Dolian's turn.
Any objections to having Dolian just rain fire on the island that's got people still on it shooting cannons?
Yeah. Top left would be good.
Yeah. Dolian can do that, and the zombie mage can be reloading for him.
Oh yeah, there's an undead zombie just chilling on the ship. I forgot about that.
He's maintaining the ship and keeping it clean and running it when we're not there, kind of thing. So he can just be loading it.
Well, as clean as a rotting corpse can keep things.
Yeah. Every now and again, he's cleaning up and a finger falls off.
Pirates of the Caribbean managed to make it work with a whole ship fueled by dead
They were
people.
skeletals, not zombies. They were
Didn't
skeletals.
didn't they just come out from the water?
Yeah, but every time his skin drops off, he just sweeps it up. It's fine.
Ugh.
He's just following himself around with a mop, cleaning up after himself as he goes.
So I'm gonna do this because it makes sense. So Angela,
Ugh, what?
you're going to be rolling the attack for Dolian on Dolian's behalf because on my picture I've got Craig 1, Graham 2, you 3, Cat 4. So I'll do it for every one of Dolian's attack. We'll switch who's doing the attack.
Okay.
So yeah, Dolian can put the ship into hover, go to one of the weapons, and take a shot at that island.
What weapon's he going with? What's at that side nearest to him? Does it matter?
Well,
On
on the
the
sides
side.
there's 2 boomsticks, but near the at the front there is the blunderbuss, ballista, and boomstick as well. So you could, ballista or mangonel. You could choose any of them.
Well, we'll be going for this side because they're the closest. So we'll go for
Okey-dokey.
the. No, the mangonel.
Mangonel. So yeah, that's a 15. So it will definitely hit the island.
And then it's 5d10 damage. It's a 23. Does Dolian have extra attack or anything?
Not the road, I wouldn't think.
He even if he did, it's an action to fire the cannon. It's not a.
It's not an
individual
attack as such, yeah.
Of course, yep. So
But,
no, so
yeah,
that's pretty much all you can do then, isn't it?
Yeah, so but he does
Bonus
the
action dodge.
mangonel. The mangonel hits the island.
Mhm.
The 2 orcs themselves don't take the full damage because maths, but they will take some damage.
Awesome.
To be fair with Dolian, every weapon is loaded, so you can just every turn just run around the ship and just fire
For
a different
about
thing.
6
That's all they're doing.
turns, he's got a free shot, and then he has to
Yeah.
use. Then he has to parry.
So after Dolian's turn, it's that gladiator's dead. That orc's dead. Gladiator's had to go. So it's Greg's turn.
Awesome.
Back, Greg.
Greg is flying underneath the thing,
Yep.
underneath the island. And I would like to have a look at the mechanism that's holding it up because I want to try and wedge it somehow to stop it working.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll for that?
An investigation first to see what if Greg can work out how it's working.
16.
16. So he wouldn't be able to work out exactly how it works, but he will be able to see these cogs, like in several areas. He'll be able to see there's cogs underneath the island that are all turning, interlocked, and spinning.
Oh, wow. We're looking for one particular cog that looks like it might stop the mechanism if it gets blocked.
No, but again, with a 16, he might realize every cog is turning, and then forcing the one next to it to turn, and then the one next to it to turn, and the one next to it to turn. So if one stopped, it may have a chain reaction.
Okay, and then for my action, then I'd like to wedge a.
I thought we weren't dropping the island.
Nobody told me that, and I flew underneath it. So
Okay.
Greg literally went off first chance, didn't he? And he has no idea of what's going on above. You know what? I'm going to try stick the short sword in it, the back end, to the stronger end of the short sword in it to try and wedge it. I thought I had pitons. Oh no, I've got pitons. I want to ram a piton in there.
Just to get with your investigation, you would see these cogs are like meters across and maybe like 7 or 8 inches thick. They're like made of metal this thick, meters wide. They are huge cogs.
It just needs to wedge it. In fact,
Yep,
then
so-
no, what I'll do then instead, because I've got 50 foot of hemp rope, I'll try and throw my rope and get it caught in the one cog, and then try and throw it into another cog and get it caught in another cog. So it essentially ties itself, jams itself.
Do me a sleight of hand to see how accurate you can be with the rope.
Sleight of hand is there. I would like to re-roll that. Can I re-roll that on this character? Favoured by the god now. Nope, I got a natural one.
Do you have any inspiration at the moment?
Yeah. I can re-roll that. 21.
21. So on your turn, you throw the rope and you see one end get in between two of the cogs, and the other end, 50 foot of the rope, gets caught up between another part of the cogs that are interlocked in, and the rope will slowly be moving in, but nothing will happen this turn.
Yep, that's fine.
But the rope is tightening.
Yep, that's it for Greg. He's gonna, as far as Greg's concerned, he's done his job. So he's gonna try and like fly out, so he's not directly underneath it. It might take more movement next time to get out fully, but that's what he's doing.
Cool. Next up after you. It is bottom right's dead, so I need to cross that off. Top right's dead. So it will be bottom left, who are still alive, so they are going to attack the ship. I think that makes the most sense at the minute because they can't really see any of the PCs.
Nope.
Oh, I know. I know. Top left, they...
Need to reload?
No, one of them fires and one of them reloads. That's why there's two of them there.
Sounds like bullshit.
It was. I only had one on each one until this morning, and then I put another one on
You're
there.
like, oh shit, as soon as they fire, the next turn
Yeah.
is just reloaded.
Yep. But what they are going to do is they're going to move the target from the ship and see the large orc is in line of sight, and he has fired.
Surprise.
So they fire with a 23.
That will hit.
I know what you're going to do. It's okay, but
You already know what I'm going to do. I don't even need to tell you.
Well, I mean, with 3d10.
You know what?
I rolled a 10.
I think I'll take that. Actually, it's not worth the waste of a cloud room to get rid. I'll just take the 10 damage.
So, as this cannon comes up, Bogrud's able to look up and see it. You can hear the whistle. Here's the whistling getting louder and louder towards him, and he's able just to sort of like move a little bit, so it kind of glances off his shoulder rather than
It's the
taking
equivalent
it
of
full
like
in the
a
chest.
child running up and throwing a rock at my shoulder. Okay.
So that's what they do. This guy here, you're gonna just hear. It's just getting quieter and quieter, and if I can, I was hoping to
Make him a bit smaller.
I won't make him make it smaller.
I love it.
I just thought it'd be funny to do that. So
I mean, you
but
give
that-
me a bunch of people on a sky island, I'm going to yeet at least one of them off the edge.
this gladiator at the bottom here. I can't remember if he actually did it last turn. I think I forgot about him. So
I don't think
he's
him
now...
or the one next to me have done anything so far.
No. So this one down here first is going to kind of snap out of what happened because the lightning bolts and everything confused him for his first turn. And he's going to run across to Sam.
Hi.
And he's no charmed, so he will shield bash first
Nope.
because he sucks. That's right.
He just bumps into me and I bump him back again.
He runs up to Sam and he sucks. That's what I do. Okay.
I mean, I have party boy vibes all from Jackass. He runs across and he rips his trousers off and just starts.
Do. Oh, see, I know you're my people. When someone makes a party boy reference and everyone's like, "Yay!"
Why? I mean, it would feel a bit vain giving myself inspiration for that, but I thought that was incredibly good. First attack, shield bashes misses as he tries to smash Sam to the ground with his shield with all his might, but Sam just shrugs that off. Second attack with the spear, Sam's able to dodge it easily. And then third attack, though, a 26,
That
I think will
definitely
hit.
hit, and I can't shield from that one.
No, and so the third one will... he's able to
how far away is Sam from me?
Oh, quite a way. I'm over here.
for 35 feet.
I use Runic Shield. Reroll your 26, please.
I mean, is this kind of like a sail thing in the way? Would you even see?
Do I have line of sight? I have to be able to see
because
it.
it's like it's on a mast, so the sail isn't at ground level; it's higher than that, so you would be able to see.
Okay. Well, in that case, I tried.
A 21.
Thank you. So yeah, that isn't going to work, but I'm going to Hellish Rebuke.
Ooh, dirty.
I know, right? I point your finger.
So you take 10 piercing damage. As he stabs you with his spear.
Ow.
I have to do a dexterity saving throw?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
A 13.
No.
Fail.
So that is 2d10. 2d10. I'm singing the 2d10 song. Ugh.
It's one of my favourites.
I know. Could have been better.
That's less than 1d10.
I know, it's great, isn't it? We love math. Sorry, math, not meth. Math.
Math. Well, I mean, we do love meth.
I
We
mean,
just know we couldn't take it.
It's so Moorish.
No, no, and no.
Yep. Gladiator near you misses all 3 times. God, I feel like I'm the Emperor, and all my troops, all my bad guys are stormtroopers because they can't hit shit.
See, if you'd have had advantage, 2 of those would have hit.
If I was luckier, they would have both hit anyway. I mean, if I was wishing for things. I mean, I'm not going to... But, yeah, all 3 miss. We move back to the top of the round, though, with a Bogwood.
Punchy, 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 punchy. All the punches. $31, $21, $35. I don't need to ask, do I?
I don't need to answer, do I?
12, 27, 29, 42, 65, 71, 81, 91 altogether.
He's not dead. Maybe wishes he was.
Oh, the
But-
pain.
Is he within the confines of 2d6 dead?
No.
Okay, that's fine then.
No, he looks stronger than 2d6 dead.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to invoke my Hill Rune to give me resistance against any bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage that I take for the next 10 rounds.
Cool. But yeah, 3 punches taken from full HP, full strength, down to,
Probably
down
about
to being
16.
very, very blooded and in pain. Lots of pain.
I love my job.
But then we're going to move. I'm guessing that's everything for Big B.
It is indeed.
Now we're going to move to Samuel.
Hello there. So Hecknom's engaging with Mr. Charm behind me.
Yes.
So I am going to... I'm just going to attack this guy with my rapier.
Would you be able to say lullaby rather than rapier? It's a bit
yes,
more ornate
lullaby,
than just a
that's right.
rapier, yeah.
I'm going to lullaby the fuck out of him then. How was that?
I mean,
If you're putting him to sleep before you fuck him, that's illegal.
I know, right? I would never do such a thing.
21 damage. So he looks blooded after that attack. You
Nighty-night,
quite-
maybe?
you stab him good.
Yeah. Stab him real good. Do, 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 do,
But he's not
do,
asleep.
do, do,
Oh,
do,
I made one save.
Yay!
He
Hang on.
looks like he's.
No, I can't. I can't do nothing about played. I was thinking, can I do anything to make you reroll saves? But the answer is no. I can reroll my own saves, but I can't do anything about yours.
He's you
Just
see
out.
his eyes get heavy for a second, but he's able to snap out of it and get himself alert, and
He just goes.
doesn't do, yeah. He kind of yawns once, but he's able to.
Don't you? Don't you? Oh, bastard.
Got you all.
Anything else for Sam? He's got.
No, I'm
or Nim?
just having a look through. I don't really want to Misty Step out of this. Hecknom already has Bardic Inspiration. I mean, Bogrud, can you hear me? Are you far enough away?
Probably if you shout loud enough from 60
Yeah.
feet away, or 35 feet away, I think I'd be able to hear that.
In which case, you try to cloud rune something away that didn't quite work. So Sam will shout over, "Have you killed him yet?"
No, are you still alive?
Just about. Kill him good.
He's nearly
fool.
dead. I'll be there in a minute.
Sweet. Do a great job. Have some Bardic Inspiration.
Nice little bit of.
I love the idea that if Sam's ever in a tricky position and gives Bogrud inspiration, that he goes, "I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me."
Nice.
Well, I mean, I had Adele in the head. Barbara, can you hear me?
Hello.
Nice.
But next up, then, if that's Sam done,
Yep.
we move to Hegnomius.
Hegnomial. Nom nom.
Well, can't say Hecknom didn't warn him.
Not again.
So, but he's moving. He's not moved because there's someone behind Sam as well. The lightning bolt is going
Directly at Sam.
No, but just behind there. Just behind Sam there. So it's going to get all 3 of them.
Behind Sam.
Yeah.
Is Sam like up against the wall as well?
Kind of. I've lost. I thought I was still above, but maybe not because I charmed that guy.
I mean,
So,
Yeah, I did jump down. I'm on the same level as everybody else.
yeah, no, well, like I said, that's just the. So it's a building with a roof on it, but just the map allows you to see inside. Because if you went inside there, I can't just take the. So this here, like you can see where these guys are.
Yeah.
That is a solid wall that they're stood with their back against.
Yeah,
you
I
will be
think,
able
I
to-
think I
are,
jumped
are
down.
we
with
saying that we're all that they are all stood with their like half of that space up against the
Well,
wall?
What I'm saying is that the squares on the grid
Mm.
didn't align perfectly with the wall.
Yeah.
Did you know if you
so-
pressed Alt when
I
moving
know
the
I
map?
could all that gets where you want them to be, yes. But I didn't do that. But they are in the space right next to the wall. I'm
Cool,
just saying they're like backs to the wall, especially around Sam.
The back
I mean-
to the ends, the
I
wall.
mean, it makes no difference really if I say hit goes straight for Sam or in a space that you're not saying is there, even
Exactly.
though it is there.
Just
So we'll just
when
say
you're
it's
comfortable
Sam.
enough, aiming a lightning bolt at Sam. Just remember, Sam, you have advantage on the saving throws.
I do. I'd forgotten that.
I've just remembered that.
Yes,
Yeah, magical resistance.
I had forgotten. Phew.
Wow, everyone's saving that bad boy.
I mean, Scott got 2 identical rolls.
I cast sus.
Copy paste, mate.
If I knew how to do that, it'd be great. I just pressed the button twice. Well, half damage then. So what is it? It's 40 points of damage, so it's 20.
Yep.
Oof, that's rough.
So the one standing next to you just burns and twists and contorts and collapses in a charred heap right in front of you.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
Barbecue.
bonus action crystal him. Oh well. Bonus action spiritual weapon can go round Sam and hit the.
I mean,
dude.
surely bonus action healing word on Sam that you dealt like nearly 40 points of damage to in the last 2 turns.
That's right,
What's
because
the-
I
what's the
took a
attack
failed
rate?
one on that, didn't I? Oh, because I passed the save, but I still take half damage.
You still take
Yep.
20, yeah, on that one.
How much did I take? 20?
No, on that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there attack for your spiritual weapon, Craig?
Ow! Is it?
Yeah, you have to roll to hit.
There it is.
That hits.
25.
Excellent. Well done. Yeah, so, I mean, this guy's been stabbed, burnt, spiritually stabbed, and he's, again, looking incredibly weak.
Sam, you don't look too good.
No,
You
although
sure
I
you should
have
be...
just remembered my 15 hit point, temporary hit points, so that helps slightly. But I still don't look great. I mean, I look great.
You really don't.
I look great, but not feeling great.
And that's Hector's turn.
Cool. Then we move to Dolian.
What do you want Dolian to do this time?
So this time on my map, it's my screen's changed, but it'll be Graham firing this time. If he's just running around the ship taking shots with whatever's.
I think that's the most effective way to use him, innit?
What, just running around? Yeah.
Just running around and firing all the guns.
Keep him
stuff
running.
until he runs out of guns.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, from the distance that he's at, would his bow reach anywhere? Because, I mean, you know he'd want to be firing his bow if he can.
He hasn't got a magic bow. He's only got
Oh
a
shit!
normal bow.
No, he's lost it. Fuck! No, I forgot about that. Yeah, good point. All right, he fires a ship weapon. He's fired a mangonel. So is there a ballista? There'll be a ballista, right?
There's a ballista.
He fires a ballista at the guys on the bottom left island. So that'll be a miss.
Yeah, that'd just be a straight up miss.
That's it. Turn done.
I mean, no, he doesn't have inspiration at the moment. Yeah, so Dolian misses with his attack. Then we move to Greg.
Greg is going to rise up.
Back on his feet. Did it
Wow.
took his chance.
He's
was
going to
difficult.
extend a
Why is it
finger
difficult?
and he's going to finger of death this one.
You're going to finger him to death?
I am.
I wouldn't waste finger of death on those guys. They've got like 30 odd HP.
That's fine. I want another thing. I want a whole minion army watching that ship, so we never have to worry about it.
Fair enough. That's
That
cool.
ship's
I
not gonna
like
get
that.
taken off us.
I mean, you do you. It just seems like a waste of a good, like, high-level spell slot when, like, a level 4 fireball would kill both of them.
Yeah, I'm not going through spell slots that much this turn, so it's fine. See, I'm going to finger a death him.
Okay. Con save. 5?
Yeah, that's kind of not a pass. Only just.
Ah.
Oopsie.
Only just. So you die, I'm assuming.
I mean,
He's dead. His
he had,
granddad's dead.
he had 4 HP left.
You've killed
That's
all his
fine.
ancestors and his predecessors.
So when he comes back as a zombie,
Yeah.
and do I order him on this turn or do I order him on the next turn? Give him
It
his action.
depends. Is it a
Um,
bonus action to
humanoid is
command?
killed at the start of my next turn. He'll return as a zombie. So he, at the moment, he's just dead.
Yep.
And then I'm
like
going to.
like all his other friends will be soon.
So I rose up, I fingered of death,
Which finger was
and
it?
then
This little
the
finger
thumb.
on my right.
Oh,
It was his thumb. He doesn't quite understand it.
Nice.
Thumbed him
I
to
like
death.
that.
Hunger is dead.
Thumber of death. And then I'm going to make an arrow attack over this side.
Okay.
Just a basic. It's my staff. Yeah, my staff
Well-
is range, isn't it?
It is if
Your
you throw
staff,
it.
I think it's a melee, but it's your spellcasting focus. But you have used your action already to thumb somebody to death.
Of course I have. So I will bonus action spiritual weapon over there then. And then I've just got my little ship.
Yeah. Is it reach that far?
It reaches 120 feet with my thing. 60 feet if I don't need to use
Yeah.
it, 120 feet if I do.
Yeah. So a perfect replica scale model of your ship appears.
Yeah,
Does
which
it have a little dolly on it as well?
I put it in my notes. Ship. No, ship. That's what ship said. So that's
what
how
this
it's
one's
stored
called.
in my notes. Well, it was ship. And then somebody put in about that's what ship said, and I like that.
Amazing.
18 will hit one of them.
It's only a level 2. 36.
6 points of bludgeoning damage is ship. That's ship. Whatever. Just flies straight into the face of one of these and
Dunk.
spiritually weapon ship attack him.
He's just watching his. Oh no, that's at the top right. You've sent it up there to the other island.
Yeah, I've set it up to the top. Have some spiritual non-healing.
So then, I get to go.
Yay! No.
First
hang
of
on.
all, bottom left.
Oh.
He can do one more attack before he has to use his action to fucking reload. And he misses anyway. I mean, well done, cannons. Well done. Top 2 guys, they are going to take the shot at Bogrud again, just because he's the biggest target they see apart from the ship. But the ship hasn't done anything to them yet, apart from the little ship.
Oh. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All around me are familiar faces.
I love that.
I roll well on the damage I inflict myself, though, don't I?
Yeah.
2d6.
So do they just fire away and blast the guy in front of them?
No, what I'm going to say is the cannon malfunctions, and instead of the cannonball flying out of it, the cannon is in sense going to explode a little bit, and they're going to take the 11 damage each, and the cannon is now out of action.
Oh, I had a much funnier head cannon thing. So it's like they fire, and Bogrud catches the cannonball in midair and just yeets it at the guy in front of it.
Yeah, you're picturing Kung Fu Panda.
He's not a monk.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have 2 orcs on an island with no
Just
cannon.
blown themselves up a little bit.
Yeah. And then this gladiator is left. He is going to disengage. And he is going to 5, 10, 15,
Do a Bogwood.
30. He can only get to there, but he is running towards a ship. That is
He's trying to run away
Uh,
like a coward.
Do I get an attack
currently
of opportunity if
moored.
he's going to leg it?
He disengaged.
Yeah.
Disengaged first. So that's his turn.
So he's not running away like a coward, he's tactically retreating, which is a sensible thing to do in a fight. Fuck you, Craig.
That was my go. Brilliant, I know. I hope you're not too
Fine.
scared. Back to Bogwood.
Is the other dude not taking a swing for me?
Oh, I forgot that he's still alive. I mean, he may as well, hadn't he?
You might as well.
Miss.
No.
Miss.
Matches.
Oh.
Does just the original 12.
Oh.
So 23 damage. There you go.
That's
You've,
something.
I mean, you managed to roll 2 crits against me.
I know, isn't it
It's so
frustrating?
sad because it means nothing.
No. I am trying to think though. If I have somebody with an adamantine weapon, would that cancel out the adamantine armor?
No, I believe if you've got an
That was
adamantine
it.
weapon, every hit is a crit. But I mean, that's how it works on Baldur's Gate 3. Is that if you've got an adamantine weapon, if it hits as a crit every time. However, that wouldn't cancel out adamantine armor. It'd still just do the base damage, so it wouldn't make any
That
difference.
sounds like an exceptional rule to me. Bane's Island currently is the largest mine of adamantine in the land.
Every single
Excellent.
person has adamantine
Excellent.
weapons and armor. Ergo,
And
everything they
buildings.
make is crit. Every damage they deal is not
Still got to
critical.
hit.
Pardon? Yeah, it's still got a hit. That's a good point. It doesn't do much extra for me. I know.
Yeah, so
that,
Hectom's fine.
that one hit I get on each of you a turn. At least I'll
Hectom
do
with
a
his
bit more damage on
26
some of you.
AC when he uses shield is absolutely fine.
So let's just do one attack first, please, Bogwood. It is you up next.
Okie dokie. Scroll up. 26.
Let's see what damage you can do with that one first.
Probably about 30.
Yeah. Ooh.
29. I mean, that was a pretty fucking good guess.
Fist goes straight through the front of his face with your hand protruding out the back of his skull. True Bogwood old school attack.
Damn, they're too far away even with the run up. I'm going to use ranged attacks, and my ranged attacks aren't as fun.
Are they not? Just think about what your bow does.
Yeah, I know, that's true. I could just push them off the arm.
Oh, I can actually do that.
Good. Whoa. It's like really good. It just doesn't do like 65 d20 damage.
Right, I'll run to there, and then I'll shoot this guy first.
Cool.
Let me just uncheck Giant's Might because it doesn't affect ranged, and then that is 30 to hit
Yep.
for 15 damage, and he gets knocked back 5 feet.
He may well get knocked back 5 feet, and so, but you see him die before he falls backwards, and then just
Third,
flat out just falls over the side of the island, let's say, because he's already dead.
and then the other guy also takes 15 damage and gets knocked back 5 feet.
So he's not quite off the island, but I mean, he's more than blooded. With a giant arrow in his shoulder.
That'll be me.
Sam!
Hi. I'm going to do this again. I am going to phase step. How far away is this thing? Yeah, I'm
You
going
can
to.
get to him. You can get to him.
Yeah, I'm going to phase step over to him. Same thing applies. I need a wisdom saving throw.
If I can, I'm just going to move you to there, just because you'll have line of sight to there. Just makes it.
Okay,
well,
that's
makes
cool.
sense in my head.
Wherever makes most sense. Wisdom saving.
Wisdom, you
please.
say?
Yeah.
3?
Yes.
Oh, it's 33.
So he's
Is that
charmed.
33?
A 3 or a 3.
So he's charmed by me.
Yes, he is.
Now, does the charm break if I attack him as well?
Yeah, I believe if
so.
somebody charmed you hit them, it will
It will
break
knock
the
out the charm, won't it?
But him being charmed won't stop him jumping on the boat and
I
trying to
know.
fuck off on his next turn.
Okay, so I can do the phase step is a bonus action. So
Chop his cock off.
yeah. Yeah,
What's
let's
that,
fucking
Sam?
let,
What's
let,
that, Sam? You call Nim across? You flank with you?
Oh yes,
Blanket.
yes. Forgot about Cornim. And then I'm going to.
I'm guessing this combat was not supposed to take nearly 3 hours.
I was expecting an hour to an hour and a half, but my awesome rolls have
Yeah.
dragged this on a bit too much. That hits.
Cool.
Oof, that sword is hitting mightily nicely
I
now.
know it is.
And that is him. How's Sam killing him? Hopefully not chopping his cock off, because he will have to
No.
remove his.
Chop his
That
cock
was the
off!
So Sam Misty steps in front of him, casting a charming aura. The guy turns round, sees Sam, overwhelmed by him, and just gets a rapier straight through the sternum. Whew, straight through. I stabbed him through the heart.
They will flourish a bit like Zorro.
Yeah. And as he fell to the floor, his eyes were still adoring me.
Still staring at Sam.
Yeah, charmed as always.
He died happy.
Still smiling.
Yep,
Cool.
that's what she said.
Can your other dudes just yeet themselves off the island because this is inevitable?
Suicide, I don't know. But it is, I mean, it's Hecknon's turn next, so I don't think they're all going to be surviving too much longer.
I presumably I've seen no activity from this building since it's been like hit,
Nope.
and so the only thing I've seen is the fellow run round that corner, and I've probably not seen what's happened to him.
Nope.
So,
Possibly not. You can see Sam, so you might have seen Sam.
Sam winked at Heckman and went, back in a sec.
Yeah.
head over and then see this corpse hanging on the end of Lullaby.
Yep. He's sleeping.
He's not dead. Presumably, I'm not seeing over the top of that ship to see the island with the.
Well, these are
Last
flying
Orc and-
ships and flying islands, so I'm having
The
it
ship-
like it's like level the dock,
Yeah.
right? So you can step on one from the other. Doesn't make sense for it to land on top of the.
Fair enough,
It's a foot height, so you could walk across it if you wanted to.
And
Yeah.
technically, that island with a camera on could be slightly higher or lower or.
Oh,
Whichever
exactly the
makes
same.
sense.
Either any of those.
For the
Yeah.
purposes of geometry, let's just assume that you have line of sight or whatever you need.
Yeah.
So let's just fire a lightning bolt over there.
Does a natural 1 save?
It's as close as you could come.
Close.
Damn it, you needed a 2.
Damn it.
You got no
Um,
additions on
be-
that, no modifiers.
Because of Nat 1, let's flavour it. So this guy has his hand on the cannon as the lightning hits him. And just the cannon itself, just lightning surrounds it. And it sort of like creates a surge backwards and forwards as he gets charged up. And I mean, that's more than enough for him to just explode. And
Nice.
yeah, there's nothing left of him standing. There's just chunks of him around and sizzling on the red hot cannon that's sat there doing nothing now.
Barbecue.
Are we outdone, Sam? I can't see any others.
I can't see any others here. I mean, maybe we could wander over and see if Bogrud's done all his guys in yet.
They must be dead by now.
Very probably.
With that,
that'll
we
have my
move to
turn.
Greg. Yeah, with that chitter chat, we then move to Greg.
Okay, so on the start of Greg's turn, the zombie guy rises up. Greg's command to him will be, well, it's going to be to finish off the other dude, but he's going to be man our ship and help keep it clean. And then, yeah, you do that.
How did you get there? It's on an island in the bottom of the sky.
However, you got over here in the first place.
He will point at one of the ships. That
So somebody needs to bring the ship over to get him and take him back.
That's fine. However, it works out.
actually, it was supposed to be Dolian's turn before Greg, but I've got it wrong because Ali's obviously not here, so I kind of missed out. Well, let's just say that Dolian.
It's the other way
starts
around. Dolian comes in and picks up the zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So we now have 2 zombies. Just a bog standard orc.
Well, slightly stronger, but yeah, just an orc.
Yeah, it's good so I can put zombie orcs. I know who we've got on the ship. That's it. My spiritual weapon makes another swing at the guy at the top for a 7 force damage.
How does the ship spiritual weapon kill this orc?
Oh, it kills it.
Yeah.
It just does a very basic. It goes up in the air, does a bit of a twirl to draw its attention. As it looks up, it comes straight down into the eyeball. But it's too heavy, so it falls out and the eyeball pops out with it.
Great.
And then he just bleeds to death from the eye. Squirt, squirt.
Squirt, squirt, indeed, and he's dead. End of combat. Then everybody on the island, give me a quick deck save.
If this goes badly, it's entirely Angela's fault.
Yep.
Absolutely. But I'm fine.
So, as the cogs are turning underneath and this hempen rope gets tight in, it starts to shudder for a split second, and you all feel a tremble in the ground. None of you fall over, but as it is just hempen rope, I'm going to say the tension builds and it kind of shudders for a minute, but then the cogs turn and snap the rope and keep on turning.
Because I was going to start dissing some work.
Baby, you keep on turning.
Oh, delete what I was just typing up. I was just typing up. It's a typical Greg move because it's rope, so it'll get tangled in. And it'll make it even more difficult to take it off. But if the rope snaps and it just devours and drops itself out, that's fine.
Yeah, just because it's that hempen rope, I think it would maybe
It
tension
just
for a
fray
second,
and pull apart, wouldn't it? Fray and pull apart.
But for a split second, it may just hold for a second and split. But that is the end of the combat, guys. Have a think what you want to do next. I'm just going to quickly nip to the bathroom for a quick pee break.
I will make you all aware that there is a new zombie on the ship. So you all don't go on there and think, shit, new zombie, kill it.
I think, to be honest,
get on there and think new zombie, kill it.
to be honest, if I get on there and there's a new zombie, my first thought would just be like, yeah, what's Greg up to?
So this is
Also,
Bob and
nothing's
Steve.
on fire, so
It's
that's
not,
good.
if the ship ever gets invaded by zombies, we're going to assume it's
Yeah.
just Greg v. Greggin.
Oh, no, because in Greg's downtime, he's going to knit them all a uniform.
Of course he is. So fucking
Of
wholesome.
course he is. In between making his own wedding gown and everything, he's going to knit the zombies a uniform. So you'll be able to tell who's who.
The ones in mesh vests, they're the good ones.
Where? I have so many questions.
I have zero
many-
answers.
Yeah. Yeah.
The answer to the question why is why the fuck not?
Why the fuck not? Love it, love it, love it.
Loving it like that.
So I'm
So is there anybody else on this island then apart from the zombie dudes?
Not that we're aware of.
We were just flying over and they started attacking us.
yeah. So who's
Yeah,
actually was
they
running this
fired upon us
beforehand?
as we approached.
Is it what, sorry?
They were just firing at us as we got near. So
Yeah. We were just flying over and they were shooting. Okay.
So I wonder where all the people were that were running this thing.
Oh, I can animate Dead and we can find out. I can speak to Dead, sorry, and we can find out.
Animate and speak to them.
Get
Get them to put on a show.
As long as it's not as shit as in Baldur's Gate 3 where it's like, this person will not speak to their killer. So how the fuck am I supposed to speak to anybody who's dead then?
Disguise self.
You will be the killer. We'll make sure you're not the killer of that person, that particular one.
Does it work for this myself?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, I never thought of that.
Yeah. It works every time.
Does it work?
And the same with
Body scan.
pickpocketing as well. Apparently, if you disguise self, then you can kind of get away with it.
You get caught, drop your disguise, and they're like, that's not the guy that picked my pocket.
I've not tried that one, but I found that one out recently. Anyway,
What's the plan
hi.
then, guys?
Is there anybody else on this island? At all?
Not that you can see where you are. No.
Does it look like there'd be somewhere where people were?
Well, the island is as the island appears. It's not huge, not really anywhere to hide.
It's very undefended for a critical skyport.
Yeah.
Well,
4
then-
cannons. Just because I couldn't use them well doesn't mean it's not well defended.
4 cannons were 2 dudes a cannon. Like that's nothing.
But to be fair, I mean, it is us.
Took you nearly 3 hours. I mean,
Fuck off.
good
Couldn't
point,
said it
sir.
better
Good
myself.
point. Well said.
That's my rebuttal. Take it, Ollie.
So, what do you wish to do then, guys?
Well, I think we get back on the ship after we definitely make sure there's definitely no one else here.
Which ship are you getting on? Your own ship?
Ours. Yeah. I mean-
No, we're going to take on a shit one, so it's just chilling.
I mean, if there's any of these other ships, are they manned by people or are they just kind of languishing?
Are you gonna climb onto one and have a look?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do a quick investigation. So step onto the ship near you. The first thing you notice is the hold seems to be full with goods, of food, and weapons and other things. It's as if this ship is
Nice.
loaded, ready to leave.
Guys, I think we should investigate all these ships and maybe take one each and then fly them down to the halflings.
That sounds like a good idea, but should we talk to this guy first and find out what's going on?
I mean, we could do, yeah. I mean, I know you love a zombie, so yeah, go have a chat. I mean, has that guy got much of a face left? He got a bit melted and then burnt, and then I think he got stabbed a bit.
Has he got enough of a face to speak?
Yeah.
Is that one of the 5 questions?
But we'll look around to find one that has still got a mouth that can still speak. And then I'll cast speak with Ted. Speak with
Ted.
Ted.
His name's
That's
Ted
his
now.
name
now.
That's canon.
I'm going to turn around and go, Sam, you're up.
I'm at what now?
Find out what we need to find out.
Why me?
Greg asked the question. Greg not asked the question. Greg asked a silly question. Greg asked for
Okay.
bridesmaid or best man for wedding.
That's
What's
very
the
true.
2d10 for?
I'm second winding to get my
Oh.
HP back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna crowdsource some questions before I dive in. Has anyone got anything we need to ask? Anything specifically that I may have forgotten?
Why
Talking-
they attacked her?
I can't think of anything.
Wasn't talking to you. If I was talking to you, I would ask you directly. That is a statement. So,
You asked a question. Is that anything we should ask this guy? He's conscious. He's
Right, quick huddle, quick
alive
huddle.
huddle, huddle. We're huddling outside.
Huddle.
Bogrud just puts his hands over the guy's ears like
Yeah, not too hard. Not too
Not
hard.
too hard. Squish his head.
that. Oh.
So we want to know why they attacked.
Where is everybody?
Where is everybody? See, you do know
And
how
what
to
did
do
you do
this.
with the secret was here before them?
Okay, that's cool. I'll ask those. So, Bog will take hands off his. So, where is everybody that was here
Before you.
before you?
Prison.
Bogrud, remove your hands.
No, I did. I did.
What were the other questions?
He said prison. That was his answer. It was prison. But we already know that we broke them out of prison. So they're not in prison.
Maybe he doesn't know they're not out of the prison.
No, I know he doesn't,
No.
but we do. So it was a waste of a question.
Hang on.
Is there any prisons on this island?
No.
Where are the rest of your people?
Preparing to leave.
I didn't catch
He
that.
said preparing to leave.
Preparing to leave.
God, I wanted to ask again.
No, my headphones glitched or something. I didn't quite hear.
Sorry.
I thought you were going to be really bitchy, Scott, and which went, He's like, well, that had a question mark at the end.
I wasn't going to be that bad.
I'm counting up how many questions that is. Has anyone else? No, that's
Angela asked a question.
yes.
Why were they attacking us?
You bad guys.
Greg really wants to waste the last question. He knows the last question should be, they're preparing to leave, where are they now, or how do I find them? But Greg really wants to sit there and go,
No,
you
no.
think I'm a bad guy? So it's a matter of whether you can interrupt him on time before he finishes his question on wasting it.
Go on then. How would I do that?
Well, Greg's going to sit there and go, you think Greg is a bad guy?
I'm gonna sleight of hand. Just go for his mouth. Hand over mouth.
if Greg's not going to contest, I'll allow it.
You can. You gonna contest it?
No.
No.
How far into his sentence did Greg get?
You think Greg...
You think.
No, you think Greg...
Yeah, so you think, so his answer to that question should be, yes, I think.
With a 26 sleight of hand, I'm going to allow Sam to interrupt the question, though. It's a good enough roll. It's a high roll.
Fair enough. I like that.
So where are your people gathering?
Where are they now? In the spot.
Castle. Bane.
Great.
And he's dead. Can we cast it again on the other guy that I killed?
Yep. I'll take another spell slot off.
And if nobody has any objections, can I question this guy?
Please do.
As much as I love the shenanigans, we should try and get some sort of salient information from this whole thing. Hecknom, come with me. Me and Hecknom will drill the other guy.
Oh my god, it's a zombie.
Kill it.
It's not a zombie, Hecknom. It's a dead person that can talk.
I know, I play with you. I know that spell.
If you have that spell, well, then, while they're questioning that guy, can we be over the way questioning the other guy so it happens simultaneously, rather than it being like being Hecknom stood there just going, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Right, let's do it again.
No, I much prefer that
Within
second version.
10 feet of it, so it will probably have happened. Yours will have happened first while I was walking back to the other one. So yeah, they could have been going on at the same time.
Are you
If
cool with
Hecknom's
that,
happy to
Hecknom?
cast the spell, yeah, I don't mind.
Hecknom want to use a spell slot?
Yeah, why not? It's much more funnier to sat there watching, but
So we're building a
I'll
different guy.
I'll say you could like. It's not loud, but you guys can kind of hear each other questioning at the same time. You can kind of background noise. You can kind of make out what each other's saying.
Does that mean that you can make out what Greg's saying on the third guy at the same time as everybody else? Because Greg is definitely doing one by himself. That'll be quick.
Fine by me. So Hecknom, Bogrud, you cast your spell on one of the corpses.
Does Hecknom want to ask any questions, or is he just deigning to let Bogrud do the questioning, or
Is that your
he's
first
just
question?
a conduit for you.
you're just acting? You're just casting the spell and letting me do the grilling. Okay. Question 1. Are there any more of your forces on this island besides the 1, 2, 3, 4,
Good count.
10 of you that we've killed already?
No, skeleton crew left.
Where is Bane's base located on this map? And he holds up a map.
Ireland not on map.
The island might not be on the map, but surely he'd still know where it was. That's to you. Oh, does he not know?
Well, the island is not.
It doesn't show on the map.
Doesn't appear on the map you're showing him.
That's fine, got you. Do you have a way of getting from here to where the remainder of Bane's forces are? And if so,
Yes.
how? And that's one question, despite the fact he's got 2 components.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it? So.
Yeah, technically. Because it's, do you have a way to get there, and if so, how? It's 2 points, but 1 question.
So technically he could answer it by just saying yes, or he could answer both points.
But I said, and if so, how? So he has to answer the how.
Second, he will say.
Your last question, how did he contact him?
I've got 2 questions. It's 5 questions, right, for Speak with Dead. I've only asked 3.
He will say, Meshi dozed me.
Ah, that's a good point.
Piss off, Craig.
So was that in a different language?
It would be, unless it's a language Bogrud speaks, I don't think he would know that it was a different language. It might just sound like gibberish to him.
think you can speak this language. What languages do you speak?
Bogrud speaks Common, obviously. Orcish, Draconic, Giant,
People stuff like that.
and Undercommon.
You
I'd
would
have you do
understand
some
it
sort
then.
of skill check, see if you recognise the language first.
Pardon?
I said I'd have him do some sort of skill check, see if you recognise the language first.
Well, he speaks
I
the
mean, if somebody
language.
speaks French to you and you speak French, you don't need to do a skill check to know that you understand French.
Hmm.
Pardon?
So, you understand them words mean large circle.
Okay,
Oh,
so
grand.
Bogrud would say that to mean that there's a summoning circle somewhere on this island, presumably. Or like a teleportation.
Well, okay.
circle of some
I just the language was Draconic.
Sam speaks
So-
some languages.
spoken Draconic.
But the words, the
And
words
he
are
said
Draconic.
what translates into large circle, so that would imply to Bogrud, presumably, that there is a teleportation circle somewhere on the island, or elsewhere. I've got 2 questions left, so next question will be, where is the circle located specifically?
And he will say, Meshi does me.
Which translates to?
Large circle.
That's not an answer to the question I asked.
Goes from one
believe
circle
it
to
is.
another.
Look at the map.
Look at the map. There's nothing circular on the map.
I don't remember the map.
Bogrud understands Draconic. So we've ascertained he understands what he's saying, but maybe not necessarily what he means.
Hecklam doesn't understand, but if we ask that question, we can't say it and think that's the question.
No, because you wouldn't be asking the corpse that. It's not like they hear any question in the vicinity and they just go, "Oh, answer that one." That's not how it works.
Have you seen Dungeons and Dragons movie?
No.
Well, then you have no idea how this spell works.
I have
Ask me
seen the
another
clip.
one.
I have seen the clip of them interviewing the dead body in Dungeons and Dragons the movie, though. Does that count as a question? Yes.
I mean, to be fair, this is a perfect example of this because they don't cast it once.
Multiple
So I've
times.
just
keep
realised
going
this
over and
is
over and
our
over.
Dungeons and Dragons the movie homage here.
Yeah.
Okay, final question. Do I do a serious question or do I do something funny just for the sake of it?
Funny.
Okay. Togger's final question. Is your mum fit? And if so, where do I find her?
Meshy dods me.
Large circle. Ooh, no, thank you. I think we've ascertained basically all we can, right? Like of actual importance is that there is a teleportation somewhere to Bane's unmarked on a map island.
We do, but I think Greg hasn't finished with his
Greg's
questioning.
got an extra body that he's interrogating by himself, right?
Yeah. So he's going to make the body up. The body's going to sit up and Greg's going to go, "Hi, how are you?"
Well, the body's going to talk to you. Hey, how are you?
No, I'm going to say, "Hi, how are you?"
Better.
Greg's first question is, "Hi, how are you?"
Been better.
I can see that. Mind if I ask you some questions?
Maybe some, maybe.
It's really important. Are you sure you've got time?
I have time to kill.
You're a funny one, aren't you?
I keep spirits up in my people. I'm quite funny.
Okay, the big question. Are you ready?
No.
What Greg wanted to do.
Go on, have some inspiration, Angela, because that was funny.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, that's literally all Greg wanted to do. I'm happy to go along and do whatever you want now.
Anyone got detect magic?
Yes.
Can you detect magic and try and source the teleportation circle that I believe to be on the island?
Yeah, I was going to say, I know Sam has detect magic, I think, on his sword, but would he have to walk around like a metal detector? But no, I do actually have the spell as well.
Like witching rods.
Yeah. But within 30 feet, so I probably do have to walk around like a metal detector. I'm just going to have a look.
What language is detect magic? What level is detect magic?
2, 1, 2, 1.
1, I believe.
0 if you're ritual
1.
casting it, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Are you just walking around the
Yep.
island then? Okay, as you get close to the building in the center, there is a like pulsation of magic. You can feel something in there.
Nice.
The one descriptive place in the entire island. Who'd have thunk it would have been in there?
I'm glad we checked everywhere else first.
Like I've looked in bushes under trees, like off the edge. I didn't think to go in the one building on here.
I am still curious about these ships, though. If they're full of stuff, they could be really useful to the halflings and the armies.
So the 2 zombies on our ship can be ordered to gather useful resources from the other ships and bring them back to ours.
Would that take too long, though? I mean, I know this ship next to me was described as having lots of food and weapons and equipment and stuff.
Full to the brim.
Yeah.
Enough to feed hundreds.
I mean, if we were theoretically to park our ship and order them to pilot one of the other ships back to the halfling camp and come back with several halflings, could they go get some people to come back and fly all of the ships back to the base?
Can the zombies fly an airship?
I don't know, can they?
I
we've
know an answer.
got a spare Dolian that's not doing
Yeah.
anything for a few weeks. Like, can he not be in charge of the resource redistribution program while we go on and do hero things? Because he's also not got his weapons. So.
Well, Sam, are you investigating the magic pulse coming from the building?
Yeah.
Cool. So you go into the building and you feel this energy pulsating. As you get closer and closer to it, you find in this other location here, wrapped up, a bow.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice.
A bow you recognize.
Oh. I hide it. I take it and I hide it. I don't tell Dalian I've got it.
Yeet it off the edge of the island into the ocean.
Ali won't watch this, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Make him swim for it.
If Ali does watch this, then please do text us in the chat that you've watched this bit.
If I see you taking it, I'm going to take note that you've took it and hid it. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to secretly take note.
I mean, I'm just going to kind of tuck it under my coat. I mean, I'm not doing it for any nefarious bit. I just thought it'd be funny.
Are we doing anything else then with these 4 ships full of goods and food and blankets?
We each need to split we need to split
guys,
up and down.
Can we make a I'm getting motion sickness really bad. We need to head back. Oh.
Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, Hecknum doesn't like ships and sailing, and being in the air isn't any different.
Look, Sam's going to put his hand on Hecknum's shoulder. I know, yeah. I'm not great in, well, the water or the air, technically. I've been traumatized in both several times, usually by Bogrud. So, yeah. How about we each take one of these ships and fly them down?
Oh, I can't fly one of these things.
You
No,
can.
just get me on one. Just get me on one. Get it back.
Okay, so we've got this ship. Are there any others that are attached to the island? Because these ones are all floating away. Are there other people
No,
on
no,
them?
no. All 4 of these are
Oh.
moored in different places. They're all stationary ships. They're
like
just
how they're moving.
stationed, they're parked up next to the island.
Well, we know what's on that one. Can we look at the other ones? Maybe
Yeah,
there's
you
different
just
goodies on them.
give me. Well, you
Hecknon,
spend
you take
time.
one.
Are you only looking at the hold, or where are we looking on the ship?
I think we should just do like a brief walkthrough. I mean, I don't want to open every drawer and
No.
cupboard.
Well,
But
do me
we've
just
been
another quick.
yeah, we've been got by people hiding in holds before, so maybe it's not a bad idea to have a quick walkthrough.
Anybody who is investigating a ship, roll me a quick investigation roll. So, with them, you go ship each. You've already checked one of them, so enough for you 3 here. You find all 3 of them, the other 3 are fully loaded to capacity, as if they're ready to ship out and take these goods where you are. But also, whilst you're looking, you find charts and paperwork, and
Battle
as
maps.
you bring them all together, I'll say you do notice that the charts, maps, should we say, all seem to have the same it's the same map with the same destination.
I like that. So if we've checked on all the ships and we compare notes, I think this is something we need to take to the halflings, but we also need to regroup with High King Norbane and basically the whole fleet of everybody. Or at least if I can communicate this information somehow to Simeon, but that's by words, not a map. So yeah, that's my idea. Do I hear any yeses or nos?
Hecknom is just waiting for someone to fly a ship back. And he'll be on board the first one that's leaving.
That means we're going to be a ship short.
Dolian.
If we've got our original ship as well.
Well, we've got the 2 zombies, don't forget, because they can always do it. Oh no, they'd have to go with somebody, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Unless the first one, the zombie made one, knows how to fly the ship by now, because his original job was to keep charging.
But he's just a zombie.
We'll teach him. We'll spend every time we're flying the ship, we'll have one of them next to us every time, and they can start learning.
I mean, Hecknom, can't you at least try on our ship? You've flown on that one a lot.
Yeah, he's normally under the deck, praying, trying not to heave.
Well, Greg is happy.
What did I miss?
All the ships are full of stuff, as well as charts and maps and battle plans that all seem to align with each other. So I think we should take one of the ships each, fly them down.
Somebody contact Simeon and see if they can get someone to teleport to where we are. And
I just want to make
Take
one
chips
thing
away.
clear. I never said the word battle plans.
Oh.
Kat said battle plans when I said there were charts and maps.
Oh, I see.
Would any of those maps show the location of Bane's Island?
Not to Bane's Island, no. But there is a word on every single one of the maps that matches. Well, in fact, several, but
Circle?
Ostrung
Ah.
and in Draconic, there are the words that you have heard said repeatedly by one of the corpses.
Large circle.
Hmm.
So large circle in Ostrung, in Ostrung there is a large circle. We are led to infer that is the potentiality for it. So in theory, reading that as a background of a tactician / whatever, would Bogrud be able to infer from that in Ostrung there is a large circle to get to Bane's Island?
I think one of the zombies at this minute in time would understand that the Draconic language spoken in the Dragonborn lands, large circle. I think you would all maybe have an idea that this is the way that the ships have been transporting goods.
So they're going to Ostrom to deliver the ships full of goods to a large circle.
It's a place, not necessarily to a large circle. It's a place called. So when you said where and stuff like that, that's the name of the place.
Oh, so it's a Draconic name which translates in common into large
Right.
circle.
Large circle,
But
yeah.
that's not necessarily what it is. That's just what it translates
That's
to.
just the name of the place that's
Does
marked on the
Ostrom
map.
translate also to large circle?
Does what, sorry?
Does Ostrom translate into large circle?
No, I can't remember what that translates to off the top of my head. I did have it.
Ostrom was the Dragonborn land.
Yeah.
Even though it sounds very orcish.
Sure, I'll have to get my notes out, but there was a reason why it was called Ostrung. I did do it all in their own native tongue.
Yeah, no, I know that's you go on like the thing and you type in a description of a place and then that's the name of the place, whatever it translates
But
into.
they don't have every word in English or common, so you have to
No,
be
it's not always a
flexible.
direct translation. Like
Yeah.
how April Fool's Day in France in French is le Poisson d'Avril and it's the fish of April. Or April Fish Day, and they stick cardboard fish to people's backs, and that's the practical joke for April Fool's Day is they stick a cardboard fish on you.
That's the most French thing I think I've heard in a long
Le
while.
Poisson d'Avril! Somebody screams at you if you don't notice you've got a cardboard fish on your back. That is legitimately a thing.
I love that.
That is genuinely what they celebrate on April 1st is April Fish Day, not April Fool's Day.
Quickly, with time looking at it, our time as can everyone roll me a perception?
Absolutely.
If I roll lower than my passive, can I take my passive?
Yep.
Oh,
14.
I was going to say, most of us are high.
Where are we
Spot
looking?
the fish.
I was gonna say, are we looking at water? Because if we're looking at water, I'd get advantage.
Pray, Hegnom, you feel your ear get warm and start burning.
Ooh.
Greg, you feel a sensation in your backpack or wherever you keep the orb that's used to communicate with the orc order member. Sam, you feel something in your backpack and the paperwork from Simeon.
Mm-hmm.
Did Bogwood get the thing?
14 with passive.
Yeah. Didn't you get the thing with the gnomes? Did the gnomes give you?
I have a sending stone that I use to talk to my gnome girlfriend, but outside of that, I don't know if I actually have a direct line of communication.
For now, that will do. You will sense that going off.
I think she's like she has previously acted as an intermediary when we've needed to contact the gnomes. Because she was a barmaid and they all drink there and whatever. Like she knows who the people are, and that was my go-between with the gnomes was that I could contact her.
So you all in different forms get the same message. Sam, you open the magical parchment and see the writing form on there. Hecknom, you feel your ear burning and these words just form in your head. Greg, as you pull out the orb and see all the smoke start to go transparent, and you see, is it Ugril? Ugril's face in the orb, and you can see what he's saying. And the same for Bogrud. You hear a familiar voice, one you haven't maybe spoken to a lot recently, but
New stone.
I think it's been sort of previously
Every-
ascertained that in any point of
any
downtime,
rest, yeah.
any rest time,
But-
he sends her a message to see how she's doing.
But you all get the same message, and it says, "We are at High Hill Castle. Join us if you can."
Sweet.
Does it have a time of day?
Where's High Hill Castle?
That's a
Yeah,
halfling's.
Hecknom's never been there. That was where we started out. We started out over there, didn't we? Hecknom's never been there before.
Oh
No,
no,
no.
sorry. High Hill is the halfling capital.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah, of course it is.
Where we
It's-
Yeah.
where we kind of negated a load of combat by just hovering people and then dropping them from a height.
No, that was the mansion.
Oh, right, yeah, we're getting there.
The
It
capital
was
with the pods on the traps.
the prison break thing, right?
Yes.
Was that was the castle?
No, that was a prison. You know
Ah.
where all the city where all the traps were, and you
Yes.
have to get there, and your
Oh,
spider mage and the big
yeah,
thing,
all
and
the
everyone,
black boxes on corner posts. All of that.
everyone wanted to rest. So Hecknom was the guy who went in and saved, found Dolian and the leader of the halflings.
Ah, we're going back to where you found Dolian.
I mean, in our
Yeah.
defence, we've been to a lot of fancy places recently.
You have, but yeah. So they have informed you all individually that they are Simeon, Ugril, Doracel, and
Duracell.
girlfriend.
And Bogrud's gnomish girlfriend that I
Yeah,
don't think ever got given a name.
Or can
You
remember
need
Who's
a
names.
name.
Timian
name.
or Grill?
So they are all giving you the same information that they are at High Hill Castle, all of them together,
Nice.
and calling you to
How many
join
of
them.
us are there? We've got me, Hecknom, Sam, Greg, Dolian. There's 5 of us, right?
Hmm.
Yes.
And there are 4 ships full of goodies
And our ship.
and our ship.
But Hecknom
So in
doesn't.
theory, we can all
Hecknom is
fly them back.
No, we've already been that Hecknom won't fly a ship. He doesn't have.
Hecknom's not
Can
wanting
we
to pilot
tow-
one.
can we tow
He's
one?
not comfortable doing it.
Can we attach
Yes.
like hempen rope to one and tow it?
Yep. While they're in the
Be a
hover
little
thing,
bit
you need
slower,
to
but
drag them.
we'd be able to get it there, right? So
Yep. I would allow them to be towed.
Hecknom and Bogrud on
Nim
one ship,
could-
towing another one.
Nim could
Everybody
try
else
manage.
flying their own ships.
No, have the 3 ships in a line that are all like flying themselves, with all of them towing the one ship behind them.
Yeah.
So the other ships are all going at the same speed, but you're jointly pulling it, so you'll move just as fast.
So we've got 4 ships lined up, all of which have now got tow ropes on the one remaining ship.
Yeah.
If you're cool with that, Scott.
I am. I know this might make the session slightly later than normal. Because it is 11 o'clock now. I did say end session now, but pardon, I just want to know one thing.
Change power at the ground.
Whereabouts are you landing the ship? I know this is a long process to decide, but
Okay,
where are you
we're
landing
going
the
to
ship?
land in this clearing here,
And then walking
and,
through
then,
these
and then
gates.
walk all the way around to this gate.
I mean,
Sorry, I just let
if
you
that's
put
the
it to end with
castle,
it.
can
That's
we
the
land it in the
castle.
castle?
Castle grounds at the back, yeah.
Is there enough room for 5 ships in the castle grounds?
It's a big
Straight out the
castle.
front door.
Maybe not for all 5, but I mean there are plenty of places you can.
Or there's a flipping
Yeah.
dock.
Tribute ship.
I mean, there's a dock over there. right next to it.
You can put them all on the dock and then they can go and sort themselves out.
Yeah.
We'll just park our ship somewhere.
Yeah, I think we should put the ships with the stuff here, and then park our ship in that one.
So just because I did show somebody these earlier, but you say you land, you hand the ships over, you see the goods being taken out and shared amongst the people, and as you what's the wrong one? As you make your way to the castle, you see, and if you look on the Evalthon chat, you'll see what I've put on there. But you will see flags flying over High Hill Castle.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I think we're about done, Craig. So if you want to shoot, thanks for ploughing through.
Good luck.
Nice, Craig.
See you later.
You see these emblems flying flags above High Hill Castle. You could probably work out which is which.
Yeah.
No, which one's which?
They're
Greg's-
all mine. Well, Greg would definitely recognise the green and black one with the orc skull on it.
Green and
I mean, I can't see if this is on Roll20. I can't see whatever it is.
No, it's not Roll20. It's on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Just
Greg
the,
likes the green one. Greg likes the green one.
So the green one is the family crest of War Chief Gujat Tuak. Tuav.
Well, the one with the phoenix is Bob's family. The tree's got to be the elves.
Freeze is the
the-
elves.
The first
The
one's
hammer
obviously
has
the
got to be.
dragons.
The hammer has got to be the dwarves.
Yeah.
Hammer the
Uh,
dwarfs.
The skull is the orcs. The
Oh.
food, I assume,
gotta
is
be
the
the humans.
halflings.
Or the humans.
Yep. No, it's half.
The humans will be the yellow one.
No.
Oh no, that'll be the gnomes.
The one with all
The
the
yellow, yellow and blue
everything.
one with all of the tinkery looking things on the
Yeah,
outside.
that
That's the
is-
gnomes.
That's the gnomes.
And then obviously the one full of dragons is the dragons.
Yeah, that's. Oh, sorry, that one wouldn't be there, but I wanted to add that one on there as well for you guys.
Just because it was cool.
Because it's
Yeah.
cool,
Well, there is one missing,
obviously.
but I mean, you have seen the book.
The one with spiders for Bane.
I'll add that one as well, and that's another emblem you would recognise. And
Nice.
but
Nice.
yeah, all the leaders of the people you have saved are all their flags are flying above High Hill Castle.
I take it these are AI generated images.
No, I've spent the last 15
Spent
years
ages
creating
actually
this.
designing these.
No, I used some artificial intelligence.
An
'cause
AI
it's easy,
image
yeah.
generator. Yeah.
Love them.
They're all cool as fuck though.
I really enjoyed doing it. At first I thought, what can I do just to make it cool and some extra art and stuff. And I think I designed the orc one first, no, the dwarf one first. And I was like, oh, that's quite cool actually. Then it was like, can I do one for all of them that makes sense?
Very cool. Right, I'm going to need to nip off as well. Thank you very
Yes.
much for a great penultimate session.
Did we
Well-
get to where you wanted to be?
I was hoping to have a bit of role play here, but we can start off with that at the IRL and have like a
Get back into
hour
character kind of thing.
session to start off with, in a sense, even though it's not there, but as Kat mentioned earlier, battle plan.
Hmm?
This will be the chance of you all to get there, War Council.
Mhm.
Do you want to shoot off though, Kat? I can
I'm
fill
going
you
to.
in
Yeah, right.
and also catch you up on the information.
Yeah, you're gonna fill her in and